We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
American Cupcake. American Cupcake. It's having fun, just one little cupcake run. Driving coast to coast. He's the man with the most. He's got no time to boast. His truck is Naomi, the big white whale. She's the one broad that will never fail. Across the country, they both sail. He's American Cupcake. American Cupcake. He's having fun, just watch her cupcake run. He's American Cupcake. You know what else makes him great? He's been to all the lower 48 states. He's seen all 5 of the Great Lakes. He leaves all the others in his wake. This name's Cupcake, for God's sake. So you know damn sure he's not fake. Because he's American Cupcake. American Cupcake. He's having fun, just watch your cupcake run. He's American Cupcake.
Hello, can you hear me?
Maybe. Can you speak again?
Hey, Pineapple, what's going on?
Well, hello there, Pineapple. Welcome to the American Cupcake Corner.
Yeah, it's just Cupcake's Corner randomness. I got the week off, I'm at home and I'm bored. I told Lou, hey man, what's going on? Let's do some shit. You want the link, Pineapple? I'll send it to you.
So what is the nature of business today, Mr. Cupcake?
Well, I don't know. I was watching that interview he did with Mel. Obviously, Joey. We're talking about Joey. This is not a Joey free zone.
Cupcake, you got a split personality. You Gemini, I tell you.
Even Lou is doing the Joey imitation. That's awesome. So I got where is it?
All women got the fucking same defective fucking gene in their head. They all have the same fucking retarded fucking gene in their head.
Is that a soundbite?
Yeah. My favorite part of that whole thing is when Joey's balls crawl right up in his chest when Mrs. C goes, "What about a retarded gene?"
No, I was just saying. I was just talking about that all the women have,
That was the funniest fucking thing. Let's watch it.
You're the one in charge of the clips, not me. I don't got them.
It's on my channel.
Okay, so Luigi would like to know. I am curious to hear everyone's take on the Mel interview. I was genuinely interested to watch it, but I didn't make it 10 minutes. Welcome to the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's a big. I mean, what?
Let's just say Mel was no Adam Bush.
Right. So we'll check this out. All right. Hey, Joe was able to make this stuff. Hey, Joe, he makes something uninteresting and boring. But then he does stuff like this.
Every fucking woman in my life, from my fucking mother at birth all the way through fucking my life now, has been nothing but a fucking thorn in my side.
But if you're single, you're still a thorn in your side because you're
Fuck, man.
You can't live with.
Big tough Joey.
every fucking woman has been a thorn in my side since my
Exactly.
mother at birth.
Because there's so much good. Finding is so much
Big tough guy.
good. But yet, what provokes these fucking... all women got the fucking same defective fucking gene in their head. They all have the same fucking retarded fucking gene in their head. All of them. They all have it.
He's not wrong there.
What gene? The what gene? Did you say retarded?
I said that, but all women have that gene, yeah.
You can see the point at which
The
Joey's balls crawl right up in his chest.
Well, I'm not gonna say they crawled back in his chest. He probably was thinking, you know what? I said what I said. Do I continue this and create a massive fight, or do I just avoid the situation and just say, nut it
Such a
up?
Joey ball watcher.
You got to, but bro, I know the saying because I have a wife in the next room, and it's like, okay, do you want to keep this argument going, or do you just want to just like end it? You gotta pick one, bro. You gotta pick and choose when you want them to go. Hey, again, this clip here gave me one of the best laughs of the day.
Fucking A, dude.
Because you know, who would have known retarded would have sparked such a laugh? Oh, you should go read his last post.
Oh. Is this right here?
Yes.
Let me make something clear. I helped build. Oh, yeah, I did read this. I helped build Catalano TV from the ground up with nothing but grind, grit, and real talk. I streamed with every major name in this game. I've gone viral. I was featured on World Star. I've pulled in serious numbers. And yes, I had up to 500 to 1,200 paid members at my peak. That's not a flex.
You didn't go viral on World Star. Someone made your likeness go viral. There's a difference. Like,
that's not a flex. That's facts.
Like, come on, bro. I could go viral by doing something.
I never claimed to be a comedian. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being me. And like it or not, a lot of people find that damn interesting. I tell stories. I speak my truth. I build a community. And when I'm consistent and I'm on a consistent schedule, I make real money doing it. Most of you can't say the same. You could talk your talk in the chat. You can hate. You can clip me, mock me, roast me, but you still watch. You still follow every move I make. You still send money while you claim me you don't like me. It's hilarious. Deep down, you know what it is. I'm not stuttering John. I didn't care about it anymore. He didn't care about it anymore. I do. I've helped people. I've supported people. I've shown love when it wasn't easy. And the people who met me in person, why is that a question? And the people who met me in person, they tell a very different story. I'm a good dude who knows how to act in public and keep it real behind the mic. So let's put this all in your pipe and smoke it. I am a Dabbleverse legend, whether you like it or not. I've been a major part of this scene, and I'm still standing. You don't like me, that's fine. But you're still watching, you're still talking, and you're still pissed. So step off.
Again, like I was trying to say earlier, he didn't go viral.
Yeah.
Someone else went viral with your likeness. There's the difference. And we've got Nimrod in the house and Crumb. Is this the same Crumb Bum that was on the Pat Dixon show?
Probably. It's the only I know of. What's up, boys?
Because it was Crumb. That interview was Crumb, Pat Dixon, and Joey. And
I was not.
That was an interesting interview, somewhat. Yes, okay. Like, there was a question that was posed, and the way Joey answered it, it was like interesting. And then he posed it back at Crumb, and Crumb was like, "No, I'm gonna call the authorities."
Yes, that was him.
Okay, yeah, I was telling Joey he sucks as a father. Okay.
All right, then. So here's the interview. And
at points of this interview, his frame rate dropped. Have you seen the Goofy Cupcake?
Bell's here and
yeah.
Actually, no, that was the one on Quad. He ended the show with yours.
Oh, good.
And she likes to argue and she likes to answer questions. Super chat. I was hoping super tips would be up. I got it where you can see it. You can see my super tips, but I can't get the
that
sound.
part right there was so annoying.
Coming next week.
Yeah, we heard it. Like, no one fucking heard this shit, dummy.
Right.
Like, pay attention to your fucking chatters. They're telling you no one fucking heard it. Like, the people in your house might have heard it because they're in your fucking house.
Excuse me.
But I digress.
But I digress. Oh, we already read that one.
This
week. So that's here to say. And I get no tech support from guys like Melton or Moody. You think they would, because when I have it up and running, it makes money.
I don't think it does. I mean, you saw Chad Zumock when
he makes some money, but
not as much as it should.
I don't think he doesn't. I don't think that the audience allows him to capitalize on it the way he would want.
Well, yeah, he's like Rob Saul. You know, you guys can insult me, but I'm only going to read it if you do it in a super chat. Like, that's the only, because you guys are losers. I'm only going to do it if you guys do it in a super chat. Like, you know, it's. I didn't understand that business model of you know, yes, pay me to insult. Like, I never understood that. I'd rather, and with Joey, if you type it enough in the regular free chat, he'll read it. So it's like there's no point in super chatting him or super tip. He'll do it in his own voice.
It's one of those scenarios where his past might be haunting him a little bit with the super tips. I had access to the back end of it, so I've seen a lot of shit. So I'm wondering if that's the main cause, because there's some information you do get to see.
Right, and that's probably a huge reason why a lot of people don't do it. Not gonna lie.
But he wasn't doing nothing. Like, you can't do nothing with what you see.
It would be, if anything, the person's name. That's all. That's all. That would be all he wants, is the person's name.
Again, but then you kind of have to line them up to the people.
Oh, you don't think Joey would take time to meticulously do that?
Oh, I don't. I wouldn't care.
He would absolutely. Okay, well, I got to get this, and then that's this person. I gotcha. Ralph Cramden.
That's exactly why people don't super tip them.
It's because of the name. Because it has your real name.
Then maybe that's something they can fix in the back end and to avoid that scenario. Like I said, I don't know how they set that system up. That's a Moody and Melton thing. You got to take that?
Yeah, hold on.
Well, he goes away. What can we do? All right. Crumb, why do you feel he's such a shitty person as a father? Mason, how's your day going? Nimrod, we know how your day's going. You're probably dealing with fucking heat up in New York, in the New York area with your job. The Chunksta Cupcake, are you around when Stuttering John is in Rosemont Sports Convention signings? Why is he at sports convention signings? What sports is he in? I don't get that. Why would Stuttering John be at a convention for sports?
It's like baseball card stuff.
It's Stripe that gives people's info, not super tips. Well, maybe they could find another way to find a different alternative to Stripe. He didn't bother to talk sign language to his daughter. That's a bad dad to me.
Right. I mean, I dated a deaf girl for a couple years, and
Really?
Yeah, I learned a little bit of sign language. Like I
learned the main one. Fuck you.
No, I mean, I'd have to take like a refresher course, but like Bill Vickers on YouTube, that's perfect. You know,
I like. Oh, it's actually somewhat cool today, but drizzly. I had back when I lived in Miami, my neighbor behind my home, he was a deaf kid, and ooh, he understood us because he would read our lips, but we had to talk slow. And then him talking back to us, man. But it can. There would be some days that would be challenging because he gets frustrated.
yeah, and don't think that just because you're deaf that like a superhero X-Men mutant you gain the ability to read lips. No, you have to learn that too, because that's your tongue and lips make different shapes and movements, depending on what you're saying.
Yeah, well,
It's not some ingrained ability that once like I said, once you lose your hearing, you gain the ability to read lips.
oops. Trust me, I know. I'm periodically going deaf.
Ay, güey. Puta madre, ¿qué pasó? Okay.
You're learning new things.
Right.
StreamYards. All right, so let's dissect this.
So that's okay. I don't care. As far as any hate that's been coming my way, I don't give a shit. All right.
Yes,
You know what? It seems to be that, I'm not just the only thin-skinned one. I know someone that would get worked up really hard over the chat room and want to go crazy.
That's a jab
Right?
at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's be honest. There was only a few people I went at in the chat, and you never took my back. Because there
Well, he would
few
definitely
people that like Mason, I knew, but Mason, you could tell Mason was doing it in the troll way.
for sure.
But
For sure.
Doom was doing it to like poke a wedge. And that's why I always went at Doom. I just don't like Doom.
Well, I mean, like Doom was doing it to, I mean, just a little harder. But the thing with Doom was Joey didn't, he egged it on for content. I mean, he did it so you would get mad. So, isn't this fantastic? Lou's yelling at people, and it's, oh my God. Bring in the super chat.
Yeah, I had rain this morning. And it's starting to get hot again, but it is what it is. It's Florida. But
No,
yeah, so that was, his little dig at me, which, hey, all fair game, brother. It's all fair game.
yeah.
But yet, you're the one begging for money.
It's not just me that was thin-skinned, but everybody says I suck. Everybody says that I don't know how to do nothing, but yet. And then talk about retention. Let me talk about retention.
This is totally talking about you.
Oh, yeah.
This is totally talking about you.
Lip reading is a sucky superpower. No one.
Joey was always yelling and interacting with the chat more than anyone. Yeah, I mean, you could interact with it, but
at least I acknowledge the chat.
Huh?
At least I would acknowledge the chat.
25
right.
Views. And then the next 12 hours, you go up to 900. Means people are going back, watching it, flipping it, downloading it, watching it. That's retention goes up. I'll tell you another thing about.
Now, see,
retention does not go up.
I still don't think he grasps that watching it for a second counts as a view.
Yeah, you just clicked on the video. You're there for a second. That's a view.
Yeah, if you click on it by mistake, like, oh fuck, I don't want to watch Joey. See,
but it doesn't help your AdSense.
Oh, see, I don't know about that shit.
Because it's not playing an ad.
Right.
Depending on how you're structuring your ads in your video once the video is done playing. So if you don't structure it at the very beginning, somebody clicks, sees it, is turned off by it, and exits out, you get no ad revenue off that video. It has to keep building. Imagine taking any advice on anything from Joey C. He can, you know what? Look, I can't speak YouTube advice. Personally, he can give you some good advice on a personal level. To some things. Like we all can. Because we're not all smart in all aspects. So, just take it for a grain of salt, Cupcake. God damn, bro. You just want to hate.
I don't but I don't want to. I don't want his entire fucking.
I do want to apologize for one thing.
Relax, Lou.
I do want to apologize for one thing. I didn't realize, when I get pissed off, I just say shit. And I kind of lashed out at Spider, who didn't deserve it.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
By calling him a little bitch boy.
You and your mama.
It wasn't. Spider, if this gets to you, if it doesn't, well, it is what it is. I do apologize. I meant no harm by what I said. It's just my homie, just stick up for yourself a little more. That's all. You're too easily swayed to do things you shouldn't do. But I digress.
I used to be at 37%, would swipe away at 73%, which is bad for shorts. My YouTube shorts now, 88.
Who cares?
I don't give a flying. People say they'll find you. They're gonna find me if I'm not live. So I'll get my new audience if I need to. So enjoy tonight's show. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring in former addict, former hoe, former beef.
Like, dude, what was the point of this? Was it just so that he could? Because we all know that if Joey feels you're beneath him, he will treat you like this.
You want to know something?
What?
I think he would have put on a better show with the AI than he did with Mel. Going back and forth with the robot.
Right.
Because, God, Joey exploits people.
He does. He does that with Spider. He does that with people who he feels are beneath him. Like, if he feels that you're beneath him and he can exploit you to get that last dollar, why do you think he's live streamed his sister's wedding? Like, there's so many ways you could have made that private. Oh, I didn't know how to do that. I could have figured I was trying so hard to, and I feel, yeah, he exploits people. I was pro Joey, anti Lou, but I gotta say, it's all flip flopped now. See, you're a flip flopper. You are a flip flopper, and
Cupcake humanized Lou. Now Joey's the monster.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Who would have known doing a nerd show would fucking change the dynamics?
It's actually my gift to rehabilitate.
No. You're a Gemini. You're pointless. You're split personality.
Right.
Like, where do we get this shit? I don't get it. But okay.
He's such a broad sometimes. He acts like such a woman sometimes. Like, really. Especially with this astrology thing. Oh, he's a Gemini. See what that means? He's got a dual personality. Shut up, Joey.
BBC lover who loves to argue, and she's gonna be raw tonight. So I wouldn't not want to send a super chat. I really wish super chips were here. I wish someone in 5 minutes could just tell me what setting I got wrong. I followed it through like someone told me to, and I could hear it perfectly loud and clear. That's the fucking fucked up part. Now, but you guys can't hear it, and I don't understand how the fuck that's even possible. I hear it in my fucking thing, but they might be able to do it this way. I'm gonna try this last thing before we get in and cut the bell. She's waiting backstage. She's all excited, but
What
we all change, and she has changed
like that.
from what I understand. What she's telling me now, I don't live with her.
What kind of filter is he using that he's
There's no
shining
filter.
like that?
No, that's just the way the lighting is.
No, there's something artificial about that.
There's no,
Like,
no
bro.
it's his lighting.
Oh, that can't just be his lighting, dude.
It's his lighting because there's no filters in EB Mugs.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's the lighting.
Something that is awful.
I don't see her every day,
Crumbum
but
says it's
I
just a
believe her
grease
story.
filter.
Huh?
She's really changed her way of
Crumbum
life. I
says
mean,
it's
I
a
don't know.
grease
I don't know quite
filter.
how old she is. I think she's in her 40s. But she looks pretty rough from her days of heavy drug use. And she's got a lot of story. I think she's been almost killed. I think she's maybe possibly RAPE'd. I don't.
What
Listen
happened?
to this guy, dude. Like, this is. He looks very sweaty. I think Mel said something about how meth was her favorite aphrodisiac. Oh God, I can't wait for that.
I don't know. I don't know the whole story. I'd rather find out with you guys. That's the way I looked at it.
Okay, so I did notice this as I was just popping through. I didn't hear Joey say this, but let's find out together. We go on this journey. We will find out together. And there's a lot of stories where he's going, Mel, why don't you tell about that time you took it in the ass by the 3 black guys that you told everybody about?
Get it.
Well,
Now,
I have a thing.
I don't know.
I don't like people
I
at my
did.
house. I don't like if you are not my kids. I don't like people in my house because you know what? People carry such negative energy, and this Mel individual, you could tell is surrounded by a bunch of evil energy that I wouldn't want her in my house.
So I got this thing about me. I don't like people in my house. I got this thing about me. I put my napkin to the left side. I always open my can of pop and I twist the tab. That's blow out like I got this little quirk about me. You know what, Cupcake? I got this little quirk. I don't like people in my house.
I don't. I think I get it from my parents because my parents didn't allow us to have friends over.
And the bottom and the ultimate punchline was, you don't want people like Mel in your house. Lou,
Oh, hell no.
Nobody wants people like Mel in their house.
No, fuck that. That is disgusting.
And we haven't even seen her in this interview. I'm just speaking of what we know of Mel in Joey's posts about
Look,
on Twitter.
they
and-
agree with me. They're agreeing with me in the chat. Did he find a drug addict
He did actually.
who screams at people to get the fuck out of his house like Perry does?
He does.
Bro, no. Bro, I have a Ring camera for that fucking reason. I can see like, Jehovah's Witness, I don't need to go to the door. Fuck that shit. Go away. Oh man.
You know what I would always do? When I was married, especially, and it was 2 white guys for either Mormons or Jehovah's Witness or whatever, I would just send her to the door and just have her say, oh, no speak English, no English. Or if it was Hispanics, doing the same thing, I would go to the door, but with a Polish accent, no English. And they would just turn around and go away. Let me tell you, that works so well at truck stops too. When you got homeless people or you got like gypsies trying to sell you watches and stuff, no English. It's amazing. I loved it. No English.
I enjoy hosting a dinner party. No, I don't. Like, I'm the type of person, if I was to host a party, as soon as we're done eating, get the fuck out. Go. Get out.
If you're having if you're watching the football game at your house, as soon as it's the end of the game, like, all right, boys, looks like it's time to go now.
I wouldn't be hosting the football game at my house.
Get out, really?
Bro, I just don't like it.
Oh, I loved having parties. I love doing football. Yeah, I love doing all that shit.
I don't know, man. As I've gotten older, I don't like being around people. Like now,
That's fair. I mean,
it's
Granted,
like-
I would only invite the same people every time. I mean, it wouldn't be
oh no, I get where you're going, but
groups of people. But no, so I mean, I get that. It would be my people. I mean, it wouldn't be.
like if it's family, I don't care that family comes over because, like I said, it's family. The kids, when the kids come, kid always welcome.
Yeah.
I just don't like people showing up to my place unannounced.
Right.
Why are you here?
Right.
I didn't invite you. Luke couldn't sell Tupperware. Nope.
Bro. I mean, we digress here off the topic of one Catalano, but when I was married, my ex-wife, dude, excuse me, this fucking Coke is making me burp. So my ex-wife sold Tupperware, and we had all kinds of Tupperware. And she would go. She was genius. If you sell Tupperware, this is a genius idea. Go to garage sales, and if they have old Tupperware stuff, it's normally in a box. They're anywhere from like 25 cents to $1 for old Tupperware stuff. Buy that stuff, and then go to your Tupperware representative, and then you could exchange that for brand new Tupperware stuff. So you go spend $1 at the garage sale, and then you can exchange it for a brand new Tupperware. That's the one secret with Tupperware. It's got a lifetime guarantee. But
That is convenient.
I mean, my dude, she would do that. My ex dude, she would do that, all the time. And that's how she got a lot of her Tupperware inventory, was by doing that. Oh yeah, what she would do is she would, she was pretty smart like this. She would normally you'd have to order it and it would take a couple weeks, but she would, oh yeah, I've got that right now. Come over, and she would just, flip it. It was awesome. And when we were arguing about something. The best line I ever got in as a husband in an argument. We were talking about finances, which is what every couple argues. And
Yep.
she was saying about, she has a job at Tupperware. I said, yeah, you have a job at Tupperware and they pay you in plastic. In Spanish, it sounded more, it sounded
If
more.
it doesn't burp,
Huh?
if it doesn't burp, it's not Tupperware.
Right, exactly. But yeah, like she, instead of getting paid, she would just buy more Tupperware, and then she still has them. The knife set that's like $400, but those knives are fucking awesome, dude. Like,
Tupperware sells knives?
yeah, a badass knife set, dude.
Okay. Didn't know.
Yeah.
They stepped their game up.
Oh yeah, no, they've had it for a while, dude. Tupperware has some really cool shit. Not gonna lie, but it's expensive as fuck. But does have a lifetime guarantee. Let's continue on.
Good day, baby.
It'd be the only way you guys could hear this.
You're gonna have to bring him up.
Huh?
You're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
to bring him up.
No, it's still in my headset. So you guys did not.
Here we go with you heard that? You heard that? Do you hear it?
All right, where?
Oh, and then this stupid thing.
Yeah, see this this doesn't interest me.
All right, waiting on her now. Hello. Oh, there she is.
Now, what? Oh, is that Mr. C next to her?
Meth.
Yep.
Yeah, so she is probably in his living room or his kitchen.
Nope.
Oh no,
Nope.
his sister's house.
No.
Oh,
Bedroom.
ah,
See herself. I can't see her face.
Or
though.
you know what? It could be the sister's house.
she lives right across the hallway.
Lives right, lives right next door,
Wow. You
but
did clean up.
not in his
So
house.
you were telling me the truth about your off drugs, huh?
Yes, I was.
But that you're off drugs now, we know about. We're going to hear about. And I told them they have to ask questions. And I told them you love to argue about big black cock. That's one of your biggest arguments. You like to
But
pull
look
them
at
off. Why
how
you prefer that better
He
than
got the guest.
Fuck did he just say?
Big black cock. Who cares?
No, like, bro, he's like, yeah, you like that big black dude. He is such a fucking creeper. Dude, he is such a creeper pervert. This whole fucking thing, dude. He doesn't fail. He doesn't stop saying, so when you were having that threesome with the guy, the one was in your butthole, the other guy was in your cooch, and then you had the one guy in your face. You could have had two other black guys in there with your hands. You could have been doing something like that. Dude, this is disturbing how he gets with this.
But look at how his frame rate dropped.
Oh well, yeah, because he's on the same bandwidth. That's why. This is totally. Yeah, this is totally in the same house, dude. He's on the same. He's on the same bandwidth.
than anything. And so let's start off with. I've known you a long time. In a sense, we're not blood related, but you think you're blood related to my sister.
Ooh.
But
Look at those titties right in the middle of the screen. She knows what she's doing.
could you scoot the camera up a little bit so we can see that
Gross.
repulsive face of yours? Please.
I
Thank
didn't even notice that. Can you lift the camera up so we can see that repulsive face of yours?
See, he's trying to be Howard Stern here. Absolutely, Doom. That's why we're going through. I mean, he's absolutely trying to emulate Howard Stern here. That's what this is all about.
Well, you would know. I never watched Howard, so.
Well, I mean,
Thank you. There we go. That's what I want to see. All right. Oh my God, I can't believe. No, I'm just kidding, Mel. I'm just kidding. Mel, you got a story to tell, and I know that this internet will tear you up. They tore your ass up at the wedding, and you I haven't seen you since
You
the
hear
wedding.
the echo how the door opened?
to exploit you for super tips at that time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually, so we can get, because I'm going to get the super tips now, but because I didn't know I could do it at the wedding time.
Popped up. My sister brought you around yesterday, and you said, "I saw the videos about you being Charlie Brown. You like that? You like that me being Charlie Brown, didn't you?"
My God, look at her. Oh my God. So she's like the crypt keeper of like if he was trying to be like a like a model like Ashley Cummings or what's that one that went to John's house, Eliza, whatever her name is. Like, look at her. She's
Yo, the last two comments are great. Pay me, government entitled freeloader wants nothing for something.
right.
The interview's coming from inside the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could tell, especially when the door opened, you could hear the echo.
Yeah, you could.
Yes, I did. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, you laughed, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And that's why when you told me that, I said, "That's perfect to make a show so I can laugh on you today."
There you go. That's what this is all about.
You understand?
Ha ha ha. Go
Marvel's
right
a
ahead.
bitch.
Go right ahead.
So you always got to remember that. Let me go to these comments. So you guys heard that super tip? You heard that super tip that was played of the voice box? You guys heard that? You
No
really
one
did?
fucking heard it, stupid.
Well, we are up and running then with super tips. Thank God. Here we go. So we got this. I don't know if this is a question for me or you, and then we're gonna get into Mel's story. Hey, Base Pill. I will say hello to the good people. Base Pill, Mr. Ozone, hello. Base Pill man, Mud Shark.
Let's check out our own chat. OG Mumbling Dick. I know Joey's trying to be funny, and I know he has a history with this woman and doesn't like her. But for one former drug addict to trash another addict the way he did is so hypocritical. No way. First, Joey exploited the young ladyboy spider. That's methed up, dude. That's methed up. Let me just, You know, Melanie was in a band. It's called Ain't Meth Behaving.
Wow. Oh Jesus! Bro. Like
Good night, you're a
when
good
you
guy.
pause it, you leave
All right, here it is.
creature on the fucking
What?
screen, and it's disturbing.
Huh?
Every time you pause, you leave the creature on the screen, and it's disturbing.
Right.
Mason, it says Mason Verger, $5. Joey, a lot of Cubs fans were outraged by your comment about Ryan Sandberg, Rhino's wife, and Rafael Palmeiro. You are blown up on the MLB. I don't really give a fuck. It's the truth. I wasn't telling no lies. Sorry. And that was how many years ago? And Palmeiro's mad? He got no room to get mad. Mr. Viagra King? No, he's got no. If he wants the problem with me, I'll deal with Palmeiro myself. I wasn't downing Sandberg. I was saying Sandberg did the right thing. And I'm sure he don't give a shit about his ex-wife anymore. He's since been remarried.
What is she doing?
That shit got you like, what the fuck?
Right. Oh my god! I can't believe- I'm just kidding, Mel. I'm just kidding. Mel, you got a story to tell, and I know that this internet will tear you up. They tore your ass up at the wedding, and you.
I can still hear. I
haven't
just
seen
got to
your
go
sister
take a
wedding.
leak.
You popped up. My sister brought you around yesterday, and you said, "I saw the videos about you being Charlie Brown." You like that? You liked me being Charlie Brown, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, you laughed, didn't you?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
And that's why when you told me that, I said, "That's perfect to make a show so I can laugh on you today." You understand?
Ha ha ha. Go
Marvel's
right
a
ahead.
bitch.
Go right ahead.
So you always got to remember that. Let me go to these comments. So you guys heard that super tip? You heard that super tip that was played of the voice box? You guys heard that? You really did? So we are up and running then with super tips. Thank God. Here we go. So we got this. I don't know if this is a question for me or you, and then we can get into Mel's story. Hey, Base Bill, I will say hello to the good people.
Jesus Christ.
What has Jesus done for Christ?
What?
You said Jesus Christ. Why? Why are we Jesus Christing?
Lou, how many hours of technical support have you? This is from Doom. Lou, how many hours of technical support have you given Joey only for it to fall on deaf ears?
Too long to count. Like a lot of the reasons we were always late was because of Joey's technical issues.
Looks like this is from Stefani. Looks like Joey found a new monster sidekick.
Hey, have fun with that.
That's hilarious. That's amazing.
When you find out her age, you'll be surprised. Like, God damn, you rough bitch.
She's in her 40s, right?
She's 48, if I remember correctly, what she said on the show. And she don't look 48.
She rode hard, put away wet. I mean, you know, yeah. All right, let's check.
Just look at the way Joey is
Ozone,
acting here and comparing it to the way he acted when he interviewed Adam Bush. It's night and day. He thinks Adam is better than him, but he's better than Mel. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we were saying before. Like if Joey thinks you're beneath him, he'll treat you like this.
Sad.
Man, Mudshark Unites, you're a good guy. All right, here it is. Mason. It says Mason Verger, $5.
All right,
Joey, a lot of Cubs fans were outraged by your comment about Ryan Sandberg, Rhino's wife, and Rafael Palmeiro. You are blown up on the MLB. I don't really give a fuck. It's the truth. I wasn't telling no lies. Sorry. And that was how many years ago? And Palmeiro's mad? He got no room to get mad. Mr. Viagra King? No, he's got no. If he wants the problem with me, I'll deal with Palmeiro myself. I wasn't downing Sandberg. I was saying Sandberg did the right thing. And I'm sure he don't give a shit about his ex-wife anymore. He's since been remarried, got a very good wife, kids, grown. I don't really care. As far as Rafael Palmeiro, he knows where he can stick it because I ain't worried about him. But as far as Ryan's ex-wife and how Ryan handled the situation, I thought was great. And you know what? You know, I could have said a lot more and I didn't.
Star Wars
You
character.
understand? I went to prison. I left working in baseball. And I don't see baseball coming to my aid.
So it kind of got the Jar Jar look. The Jar Jar.
For what I did after all the years I put in. So you know what? I'll be the next Jose Canseco then on the tell-all book on the clubhouse. I could do that if they don't like. If MLB don't like that, tell MLB to come and talk to me. Okay, I'll be glad to sit down with MLB like all the other guys did, and I'll tell an all book. So, but I don't want to talk about baseball. We got Mel here tonight. But thank you for let me know that if that's true. Probably not, but okay. All right, Mel.
Oh shit!
How you doing?
Yeah,
I'm fine. How are you?
Camera, look at that. Like his frame rate and bandwidth went down to shit.
Yeah, I thought it was mine. I went back and hit my gearbox on the YouTube side. Oh no, it's still streaming in 1080. I'm like, oh, okay. Like it was bad. Oh man. Let's see. It exposes his character. Wasabi from Rock Talk Live. She reminds me of Edgar from Men in Black. Is that the first monster?
Oh yeah, that's apparent. I mean, that's hot. Yes, Nick. We're familiar with that.
Former addict here as well, sober for 24 years, and I agree, she is not close to sober. Thank you, Spurg. Every so often I have a good point.
This is amazing.
I'm doing outstanding. I really am. I feel more relaxed, more more comfortable. I'm not stressed out. Some things happened the last couple of days. People feel that a couple of good friends of mine baited me to talk, and here's the thing, I didn't even talk bad about nobody. I just after thinking about it, I had to, and here's the thing, I told him before I even said that on the air. He never responded. So
is this about you?
Yes, this is also about me. Yes, he texted me, but the same fucking text messages, those text messages he sent, it's the same fucking shit you said on air. You're demanding. You don't demand the monster. You don't command or you don't demand. I don't fall well with either or.
Lou has motherfucking spoken.
You ask.
That's what he gets for not responding to me. If he's such a good friend, he would have responded. But I'm not going to even give him that.
You know why I didn't respond? Because at the present time, I didn't have an answer for you yet. So I'm not going to string you along. But like I said, you let that Mr. Rev Fuck Lee put a little bit of Duracell Energizer in you, and you ran with it. Because unfortunately, you can't stand the person I'm working with. Because he drives a box truck. What does that have to do with anything?
Hi, Joey.
Like, what does your profession have to do with anything? Because, I mean, it's just a job. At one point, Joey, you watched jockstraps until you became a clubhouse manager. Like, you got to do things to get to where you want to go. And right now, Cupcake likes driving around the country. You see different things and all this. You basically get to go see the country on your job for free while getting paid. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I know I am not. When interviewing someone, the focus is not supposed to be on you and your stories. It's on your interviewee and their stories and answers. Yes. Yeah. Now the question is that the real DG?
Who cares? I mean, if it is or not. I mean, Mumbling Nick, OG Mumbling Nick. Joey is acting like Stuttering John here, getting upset because he didn't get the response he's trying to control. Who is his co-host? Yeah, who's co-host hangs with? Exactly. That's exactly it.
He doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to views and retention. He needs to go look at the stats of my retention.
Look at Mel.
I wish him nothing but this. As a friend, I love him.
Exactly.
He's like my best friend.
I totally. I
right.
agree 100%. The
business part is over.
Algorithm of Google,
especially after what he went on and said about me, it's over. So that without further ado. So Mel, how old
what did
you?
I say, Joey?
48.
I kept it strictly to YouTube related stuff. So what did I say? Please enlighten me.
Been running through the mill, haven't you?
Jeez, did he just ask her that?
Yes, I have.
How long
What's
you
it
been
to
on?
you?
How long were you on the streets when you were? Now, is meth the only drug you did in your life?
No.
No. What was? Let's take us back to. First of all, tell us who you are. You don't got to dox yourself. You don't got to get no addresses, no phone numbers, no last names. You don't even have to give a town. You could just say somewhere in Florida if that's where you're from. If you're from Indiana, somewhere in Indiana. Tell us from a teenage girl when you first thought you were sexy in the mirror. When you thought, not when the world thought, when you thought, and you decided you were going to.
I can't believe this.
What?
Just this. What is he trying to do here? Like I'm legitimately like taken aback. Like like what the fuck?
Retention equals consistency.
Girl, tell me how all that experience. How did that happen?
Well, Joe, I was 14 and I was experimenting with drugs and of course, guys and everything like that. So
let's go back to the guy part. How many guys?
Oh my god. So now he wants this woman to talk about her experience when she was 14. Go back to the guy part. Yeah, go back to the guy. But say it slowly this time.
How did you experiment at 14?
One. It was
one.
one.
Okay, all right. Well, that's respectable. Okay. First love?
That's respectable. God. Oh my god. This is exactly why I didn't want to watch this all the way through. Like I figured this is oh, so you only banged one guy when you were 14. That's respectable.
Joe, he was 18, I was 14.
Oh Jesus! I didn't even hear that part.
Jesus.
I tuned out a lot of this interview.
Christ.
Wow.
Okay, terrific.
He lived with me. He was my first love.
So he's your first love. He was 18, you were 14, and your mother allowed him to live with you while you were 14?
But she did not know what we were doing after she went to bed or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But she allowed him to stay in the house, right?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're 14 years old and your mom didn't know what the fuck you were doing. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Your mom should have been thrown in jail just for that one. Exactly, Nick. Exactly, Doom. Joey is exploiting a woman's rape trauma for $2 super chats.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. I didn't know it was getting this bad, but I mean, he does pervert out though. Yeah. So go back and tell me about the guy when you were 14, but do it slow.
Yo, Skull's last comment.
Sure.
The last comment by Skull.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
He was like living there because your mother gave permission, right?
He stayed downstairs in the basement. I stayed upstairs. So it's not like we didn't sneak around. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But she has to think if she's allowing an 18-year-old man to stay in the house with her 14-year-old daughter, he ain't there to shake your hand or comb your hair.
Right. He was my first.
Obviously, I would hope she not think that because I would have to examine her really quickly. So obviously, she just didn't. In other words, she just turned the cheek and didn't want to embarrass you or embarrass herself around her friends. She knew in her heart what was going on, but she just knew that. Probably knew it by letting him move in. If he didn't, you probably would have ran away with him. Is that probably?
And I ended up running away when he moved out.
There we go. That's I was right. See.
Yes, correct.
Now
he's leading.
Yeah,
he's leading the witness. He's leading the witness, Your Honor.
Exactly. Your Honor, I object. Leading the witness. This is amazing.
Was he a white man or a black man?
White.
So your first choice of love was a white meat.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how did that go? How long did you guys live together?
2 years.
So you didn't even make it to being an adult. You were still a minor.
Yes.
Did he do bad things to you?
No.
Never. So he was actually your first love, nice to you and everything.
Yes.
Why did you break up with him?
We broke up because he started getting in trouble, and I just at that age, Joe, it's puppy love. You know what I mean?
Huh?
I need to take a step back. Like this is gross. Like this is
Versus allowing her to tell what she wants of her story.
right. No, this is just Joey trying to humiliate someone so that he can feel better about himself. That's all this is. That's all this is.
But how do you know that, Cupcake? You and your split personalities.
So Mel, the first time you took a big black cock, was it in the ass? Right. He expected some type of
Well, no, he beat the shit out of me. He took a hockey stick to my face.
Of course.
It was really puppy love. It was my first love, and he just went a different way. He was, robbing people and just getting criminal, going to prison. I just
sounds like my kind of
He
guy.
went to prison. Did he?
Yes.
Ooh, look at
reason why
that.
You did see him because he went to prison when you were 16.
Well, he was just getting in trouble. He was like stealing cars for one.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I just, I guess,
Was he
shied
good
away
at
from that
it?
kind of stuff.
Was he good at it, or did he get caught all the
Was he good at it? I'm looking to hire somebody.
time?
He got caught all the time like a stupid criminal.
Okay, so he was not a good criminal. He was very.
He's
He
stupid.
couldn't tread for 30 years doing things without getting caught.
Yeah, Mel, get them titties on the screen. Let's see you. Pop them up there. Use your arms to make them look bigger.
Exactly.
He just got getting caught no matter
He
every
never
act
covered
he
his
did.
tracks, Joe. Never covered his tracks.
Never covered his tracks. So okay,
No,
so he was very
no.
flamboyant and out there and crazy. Is that because he was heavy on drugs?
He used to drink and smoke pot, but he really didn't do heavy drugs. No.
Was his name? What was his name?
James Sweely.
Wow. Everybody look that name up. Let me know what kind of guy is he. Is he a career? Has he been throughout the whole life of it? Is he about to? Well, he's 4 years older than you. So you said you're how old? 48.
Yeah.
in
Well,
his
just
50s.
recently, 2 years ago, I got in contact with him, and he just got out of prison for raping a girl. after 15
Whoa!
years.
This guy
Yes.
turned into a rapist.
Yes. Yes.
So you're lucky you got away from him because he probably would have
Yes.
beat, put you on the street, and made you hoe for all those dollars, and you would have got nothing.
Jesus Christ.
The Latter-day Saints. Yes, Bo is in the house. Dude, does watching something like this make it more difficult to be Joey's in real life friend? This ain't an act. That's a good question. I don't know how to answer that at the moment.
The tone for this show, trying to humiliate Mel, was set at the very beginning when he said, "Put the camera on your hideous face." It was obvious that what was going to happen next. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this was an attempt.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that too, Nimrod. Let's see what that fucking crybaby bitch can talk about. And I just hate that bitch, and now I have gotten even with that. Okay.
You want the link, Joey? And we can go over this together. What is this awful? Exactly. Come on, Joey. I'll give you the link. We can dissect this, all three of us. It'll be fun.
That would be interesting.
Nothing but beatings.
Yep. Speaking
Wow.
of beatings, Joe.
So, even worse. Come on, you gonna be a pussy like Aaron? Remember how when you said, "Oh yeah, I was gonna give Aaron the link." Yeah. So you're scared. It's okay. I get it. Exactly. Yes. Even this bitch here wants you to come on, but
No. I would enjoy it if Joey goes on with JBX. This will be even more fun.
right? Oh my God, it'll be four fat guys talking about each other when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force.
Mhm. And I'm the unstoppable force.
Clash of the Titans over here. Clash of the
Joey,
Belly.
I love you, but you chose the wrong group of friends to hang out with, because my group of friends will annihilate all your friends.
Yeah. Yeah, he's scared. I would absolutely send Joey the link and we can absolutely dissect this. I won't even go after you, dude. But
Jason's going live at 3:31 with the Ludo Doo show. But this is the bitch who cried on the YouTube airwaves when his dog died, like a pussy boy. This is the bitch ass, won't say the word because this is not my channel, who once he got monetized, oh, I'm having a breakdown. I'm gonna go stay away for 8 months. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I will eat you for breakfast, Jason. You know this.
I think you did explain it right here, Doom. And just I hate that bitch, and now I have gotten even with that hoe. So this was really nothing to do. This was just for him to absolutely humiliate her and exploit her. So I mean, I'll just leave that up for the rest of the we'll read your chats, of course, but we'll just leave that up.
Can I fast forward a little bit?
You can. It's your show, but let's not talk too much because we want them. We want them. Oh,
We
hang
want
on.
them to
My
give
mom's
us
calling.
money
Probably wish me happy.
so that
Father's
you
Day.
could,
Hang on, Mel. Entertain, but don't give no information out. I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk. Just talk, but don't tell.
Entertain, but don't give no information out. You may fold under questioning, Mel.
Anyway, so since he put me in charge of the show, I'll sit there and I'll just do the show.
You can explain to them.
I wish you the best too, Joey. Just no ill will,
My
brother.
childhood growing up was really, really rocky. My parents got divorced, of course, and I got into drugs. And, I don't care what you guys think either because everybody's got a past. So damn you guys if you guys think I'm a bad person because I'm not. So I'm a very good-hearted person. And so any of your haters out there, oh well. If I take space up in your mind, that's on you. But you know what?
That's a
Bo, to
Joey.
answer your question, I don't feel he backstabbed her.
That's a Joeyism.
He just doesn't know what he wants sometimes. He gets confused. He says one thing one way, then he flips it back to another way. Like his famous thing, flip-flopper. That's how I'll just leave it.
Right.
And Joey, since you're here in the chat, I didn't answer your text message because I didn't know how to reply to you at the time. That's why I didn't answer you. I wanted to take a day before I came to a decision. But then, like I said, you go on JBX's show. JBX is egging you on a little bit. You're taming it somewhat. But Rev Fug Lee comes in, spews the name Cupcake and how I'm working with your enemy, and you went from 0 to 60 in a brief second, and you sat there and said you demand loyalty. Loyalty is not to be demanded, brother. It's earned. You earned my loyalty. You earned my respect. But once you did that, is when I decided to sit there and say I choose Cupcake. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money for me. The money was great. You pay on time. You paid extra. You've done all the good things a partner should do. But you don't demand loyalty. That part I don't work with. None of my friends in real life demand loyalty because they already know they have it. Remember, this is YouTube bullshit at the end of the day. Once you could turn that off, everything is fine and dandy. This man is fucking busting your balls. That's it. He doesn't have no ill will towards you in real life.
I mean, come on.
Yes, I'll be a traitor, whatever. I don't care. But again, like I said, your boy Jason's going live at 3:30. Let's have fun with it.
I got to take care of something real quick.
Go ahead.
There you go. Keep talking, Lou.
The headless crackhead. I have been asked to do shows along with the mail, and you don't see us clogging up the sewers of these shows. Exactly, Lou. It was about control, not loyalty. I can't be controlled. That's the funny thing. No one was able to control me. Joey never saw Lou as an equal. I won't say he didn't do him because he took things that I said as far as shows to heart and implemented them. But there's, at the end of the day, it was his channel, and I always knew that. Lou being reasonable makes me upset. What do you want me to do, Spurg? You want me to fucking crash out? No.
No,
I
this
did that already. Looking back at Doom's video, it really, everyone questions, is this real or is this a word? It came off as a fucking wrestling promo, and I didn't even notice it at the time. Like, it is. It was obvious to the chat that he was talking down to you, saw you as a less. Maybe you're correct, and I was too ignorant to see it. It happens. You want to have better faith in your boys and your friends and all this and that.
Look, I was talking to Mel. It wasn't that bad with you, but he would do that to you, dude. Absolutely.
I saw it a few times, but I let it slide.
He said it himself, dude. I paid you. You need to be licking my balls.
No.
I mean, that was his deal. Like, he paid you, so you owe me.
No.
Let's finish this up. Look at those luscious titties on Mel there. God damn.
It's my
Please
ass.
don't do that ever again.
So, anyway.
My mom said hello, Mel. She said hello.
Hi, Mom.
I tell Christina, she said, where's my lovely daughter-in-law? So.
Huh?
Tell Christina, my mother said.
Oh my God, that was like from a horror movie.
Drugs.
You know what? Exactly.
Watch Mel.
I don't care.
We can't watch Mel because you don't have it up.
So, damn you guys. You guys think I'm a bad person because I'm not. So, I'm a very good-hearted person. And so, any of your haters out there.
Thank you, Lou.
Oh, well, if I take space up in your mind, that's on you. But you know what? Kiss my ass. So, anyways.
My mom said hello, Mel. She said hello.
Hi, Mom.
I tell Christina, she said, where's my lovely daughter-in-law? So. Tell Christina, my mother said, where's my lovely daughter-in-law?
Okay. Can you pause that?
Yes.
I get you made mistakes by doing it public and all that. That's neither here nor there. We could wash our hands off of that, but you feel Cupcake doesn't have good intentions. I haven't seen any bad intentions come from this gentleman. At the end of the day, like, I see it as, bro, we had a show busting balls. Where has Cupcake taken anything personal to you that he has said? Everything he says to you is show fucking related. He's not insulting your wife. He's not insulting your kids. He retracted the one statement when he made the mistake. Like, where is it that you see this? Help us understand it. Like, I don't see it. Okay, you feel no one is kidding with you with that? Okay, then there's a deeper issue that you're not letting on. Because all this is done in fun and games at the end of the day. Everything I'm doing is all in fun and games. I'm never going to attack you personally. I will keep it strictly to YouTube. Like, this fucking video was horrendous. And you didn't see the fact that everyone was telling you, no, we couldn't hear your super tips. But yet, you have these blinders where you ignore things that you see right in front of you. And your tunnel vision ears too. Like, dude, you want to succeed? Take the criticism. Stop listening to Vincent, because Vincent all he does is kiss your ass. You got to start looking at the chat. The chat will lead you. Yes, you'll have your fucking chatters that will talk shit about you, but you know what? They're going to always be around. Everything he says is him saying, I lie about personal or online. You really believe he don't. It's all good, Lou. I said I am going what I'm going to say. Well, I mean, take that aside, Joey. It's in fun and games, bro. It's all in fun and games. Tunnel vision ears is a medical condition that I wasn't aware of. It's out there, then, Rob, unfortunately. We want Joey C and Lou drama show. No clip, not clips. Sorry, Haas. Opportunity knocks. Cupcake is evil. Run, Lou, run. Joey, go fuck yourself. Go to a pro Joey chat. There must be one somewhere.
All right, let's
I'm here.
She's right
My
there.
mom was saying hello.
Is she
She
listening?
loved you.
Okay.
You got to bring me
Anyhow,
down.
let's get back to
Put the
this.
clip back up.
Thanks, mom, for calling. I appreciate it. All right,
I
anyhow.
just told Joe.
what'd you say?
Bring me down and put the clip back up.
Oh, damn. See, I'm not used to this. Thank you.
Oh, I told the haters they hate me. Oh well, they take space up in their head. I'm loving it.
That's right. That's right. Let's see if we got. I think we got another. Oh, Pool Scam Sam in with $1.99. This is just for me, not a question about. Thank you, Pool Scam $1. Joey.
Now,
Thank you.
okay, so when he said that, this is just for me. Do you think that he made a deal with Mel? When they ask a question, then I'll split that super. If it's just to me directly, you don't get none of that super chat.
I don't know what went on there. That's not my concern. But the first two super chats were for Joey anyway. Ryan Sandberg has nothing to do with Mel, and now Pool Scam Sam with the whole, Joey C Army. I'm the Dr. Phil of the Dabbleverse, Sam Bibley.
Thank you. Remember, super tips are apparently working. You could work. I mean, let's say you could hear them. So let's go. But super tip guys, let's go. Let's get them super tip. Let's tear Mel up, because when we start telling the story, and
Tear
listen,
me up, Joe.
I'm not going to let her tell too much. You guys want to pay? She's got. Let me tell you something, Mel. Isn't it true?
Oh my God, Lou. He's totally being coached by Mrs. C. You can hear. You can hear. Oh my God.
Sunshine, go fuck yourself. Mind your business, not mine.
Well, you're in here, Joey, so you're making it your business.
Pay Mel, Joey. It's the right thing to do. Well, Mel, I'm sorry. Your payment won't be until, I think, July 21st, if I'm correct.
Right. All right.
Oh, God damn it.
And don't just say yes or no. We won't tell the story. If they want to be ignorantly rude and miss the opportunity of this great show, of this great content, and not pay you properly, then that's their loss, because I don't give a shit either way. Let's get this. Ace for the $1.99. Did your mama backpack share clients? He wants to know if your mother shared any clients with you.
No, Joe. And you know what? I was not like that. I was not a hoe.
Wait a minute. Don't just shut up now. He wants to know, being that you were about meth hole. They named you a meth hole on the thing, so they want to know.
Oh shit! Let me get rid of that. They named you a meth hoe. Do we have?
Well, yes. Wasn't it Rocco who came up with the naming scheme for her?
No, it was his Twitter posts the day after the wedding.
Okay. I thought it was Rocco.
No. It was his. Oh my God. You're going to make me look for these fucking things now.
We don't have to look for anything. Just push play.
Look what you're making me do, Lou. You're making me do this.
I ain't making you do anything.
If your mama was the same way, or she was a good mother. That's basically what they're asking.
No, just me and my girls.
Okay. Now, were you close with your mother?
Yes, I was.
Was she a good mother?
Yes, very good.
Okay, good. I met your mother, and she seems like a very sweet
Doom
old
remembers
lady.
it.
So there you go. All right. So that be we got.
Doom remembers it. It was a Twitter post. I remember that.
Thank you, Doom. Yeah. No, it was Joey the next day on Twitter. It was a Twitter post saying, "This is Mel, the meth head crackhead. She likes BBCs."
We got some more coming in. Okay, this is from Coach Ubiquity. Hello, Coach Ubiquity. $1.98. Hey, Joey, hope you are well. Thank you, sir. I am well. Hope you're well. Hope your family, if you're a father, happy Father's Day. Matter of fact, happy Father's Day to all fathers.
Yeah,
and
Mel,
to
show
your
the
father,
titties.
if you're around, and to everybody. Mason of Portland here. Mason of Portland used to be my agent, Mel. I think he'd be a good agent for you. I think Mason can make you a lot of money. I really do. But I don't know.
Mason
don't like
can't
me no
make
more. He
me
hates
or
me, but
Kahuna money.
that's
What
okay.
the fuck?
I fucked up, it's me. But but we got a lot of phony people in the audience. This guy is so fucking scared to show himself. He hides behind this Mel.
Oh my god, dude, this is
Why don't I remember this?
this is insane, dude. This is almost like public access TV. This is almost as bad as public access TV, and it's amazing, but it. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
That's a big ass pineapple.
And he plays with roaches.
Oh,
He loves roaches. Roaches that like to put sticks in their mouth.
so can we call him Roach Man?
You call him whatever you want. He's probably here.
Roach Man.
I don't know. They're swapping out time. I guess the other one might be asleep, or he's probably here. Anyhow, Mel, did you, without talking to the story, so they know what you
Without talking the story, tell the story of.
want to tell. Did you ever get some seriously trouble on the
Okay,
street,
so
like as
look
far
at
as almost killed? I heard that
Sunshine's last
or at your
comment.
home. Didn't somebody break in a home invasion and you almost died from that?
You're the common denominator in all of your fallouts. You only take accountability after you're already caught.
Right. Like a woman.
I said that a lot of times. I am my own worst enemy if you fucking bother to ever listen to what I say, you dumb fuck.
Oh,
That's the conversation that's going on between those two.
yeah, I see that. I see that.
It took a long time for Pineapple to realize how much she likes me, but we finally got there.
All women got the fucking same defective fucking gene in their head. They all have the same fucking retarded fucking gene in their head.
I swear, that was the best. That was one of the best morning shows ever.
That was hilarious.
Yes, they did, Joe.
Okay, well, don't tell about the story. Let them ask questions about it.
Okay,
The more that ask questions and pay,
story.
the more we can tell the whole story. And also, you had a fetish
This is hilarious.
when you now
So
let's take it to
Joey is like trying to do a chatterbait with this broad stupid stories. She'll tell you the story if you pay us. It's a time. Jesus. Right. Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, she's not telling an interesting story to want to get any dollars out of me.
you sometimes you could get a little out there, right? You when with the drugs mixture in some of your medicines, you kind of tendency could get a little loosey goosey and a little thinking in your head like, oh, I don't want to be trapped inside the house. I want to run away. And you would run away.
You hear the echo
You
again.
always ran to the same thing.
Yeah.
You went and looked for a BBC that was like 70 or 80 years old. Why did
Right here. Here's
What? A BBC that's 70 or 80 years old?
And
Who
look
would want an old
at
geezer?
his hands. Look at his hands. He's showing you were looking for a dick this big. He is a
you do that? Why did you prefer that kind of a man over a little weenie white guy?
and
Well,
so
I'll tell you why. The money, Joe.
So
money.
you're saying they have the money and the white guys don't?
Exactly.
Really? But how come they were always over 70?
who is Mel looking at in the corner of her eye there?
Because the guys okay, I'll be real. The ones I was going with had small dicks, and the older men they're more stable, and they, you know what I'm saying? They know how to fuck. They know how to fuck more, fuck better.
Really? Now,
Yes.
is that what you went there for, or did it because they wanted you to perform service?
Got coached to say that. That's disgusting. Lou, would you be open to doing the Dabbler show? Why?
Shit on Joey.
Then Rob, Detox Ghost. Spurred, thanks to that damn pineapple tricky out of context editing, I had to explain to my wife why I am talking about eating pussy in the dabble. Oh, got you there, Nick. He got you there. You got to watch what you say. They'll clip you. The government creates entitled people like Joey. God damn, Sunshine, that's rude. Can I give Rocco your email?
I can get in touch with Rocco.
Oh, Mason, what do you want Rocco to find out? Like, I don't trust Rocco.
We'll talk.
I don't, because Rocco likes to twist things. Rocco's good at what he does. I have to give him that. That little trio are fucking good. They troll you with their fucking line of questioning.
Yeah.
So
all right, go on here.
This is on them.
No,
No, Mason,
actually,
no.
I would pay for my drugs, but if I had sex, it'd be just because I wanted to have sex.
Wow.
Listen to that. Oh my God. That was so cringy. Ew. Oh my God.
Yes, I'm not. I would never. I always had money for my shit, Joe. I never went prostituting myself. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
but
I
in the
was
way
close.
you were prostituting yourself, in the way you were not maybe openly in the public, but you chose specific men to get to your habit. So in a way, you were prostituting yourself to them.
Okay, I agree with you. Maybe I was.
All right. In other words, you weren't gonna sleep with them or slobber all over them if they weren't gonna. The end result wasn't money in your hand.
Exactly, but on the other hand, I could be high, and just because, like the meth or whatever, it's like an aphrodisiac, okay, for men and women. Okay, if I'm with somebody and it's whatever, and you know what I'm saying, it was different.
What the fuck is she saying?
If I'm on meth, that's an aphrodisiac.
Huh? I don't know. I've never done meth. The only drug I've ever done was weed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if being on meth gets you horny or not.
I worked my whole life, except for the last 11 years. Because you were retired, right, big guy? Tubby?
You're saying that. You're saying that
doing
when you
that, you're poking the bear, Cupcake. Start calling you a traitor.
I'm just responding to a chat in my show. I'm just responding to a chat. I don't know what I don't know what's wrong. I don't
it's
know.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Hell yeah.
That's right, baby. It's an aphrodisiac. I got it right here for you, Melly, baby.
Okay, Barry White.
You wanted to just go be free and wild, you would pick somebody that you really enjoyed, someone that you enjoyed.
Somebody I knew and enjoyed, yes.
And
yes.
there was times it wasn't for the money. You just wanted, you knew that he was going to take care of you, service you really well because you liked it. So you figured, well, what the hell? I'm high. I might as well go get it from him because he's going to do me right. Because I went to my first guy, the first boyfriend who had no dick, and this guy's got a 15-inch dick. And, you know, so you.
Oh my God, Joey, why are you so obsessed with these guys' dicks? Jesus. This is fucked up, dude. He'll say he doesn't have one until he says he does. And after government assistance, you became what you are now. Lou, let's meet up and snort some lines of black market Guatemalan human growth hormone. It was a blast.
Sure, why not? I'll head down to Naples.
What? pay in your entitled to it. All right, thanks, Joey. Get your Uncle Bob to type your chats, dude. There, your chats are incomprehensible.
You just were taking those lines.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
All right. So for a woman like you, dick size matters.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna go off camera, get some more juice.
No, dude, this is Joey trying to be Howard Stern. This is Joey's poor attempt at an impersonation of Stuttering John.
Like, God damn, bro, dick size matters. So, Cupcake, do pussy holes matter?
Right.
Cupcake, I'm curious. You like your pussy blue, drippy, all over the place?
You're roboting out. Oh my god.
Goddamn fucking house. Fucking refrigerator. No more robot.
Oh, thank God.
Think, bro. I'm within a 30-foot fucking radius, but whatever. Oh man.
Yes, but as I'm getting older, it depends how they use it.
Okay.
How
Well,
it's
that, glad you said, because I know you said that you've been really trying hard because you're older now and you want to start getting more respected. You don't want to put yourself out. You've had a lot of people that do care about you, I apparently know, that love you enough to say, come on, it's time to quit playing games. You're not.
Why am I getting thrown into this government
girl.
assistance talk? I have nothing to do with the government assistance talk. Like, I didn't say anything about government assistance. That's between you and Sunshine.
Dude, he's turning into Stuttering John.
Ask this person.
All right, Joey.
Joey, what you get for your payments is your business. I don't discuss how you get paid or anything of that. That's not my business to put out there. I don't know nothing about government assistance. That's between you and Sunshine.
Yeah. Retired early. Okay, Joey. No one believes that either.
No more.
Right.
You are you're not a grandmother yet, but someday you could be a grandmother. And how do you need to clean your life up now? So when that happens and you are a grandmother, you want to be a grandmother, not a grandmother that's still taking in meth and BBCs at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck? Like, I have to stop it every 30 seconds because this guy said something perverted to this troll of a woman.
Oh, I respect that. I really do.
I respect you taking a big back every once in a while.
Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, Joey does not get government assistance. There. He does not get any government assistance. I know because I've hung out with him and I've never seen any government assistance coming towards his way.
That's uncalled for, Trader. You don't have to lick his balls that much.
It's not licking balls, but you know what? Like, let's end that debate. Like, I'll give him that one.
So, Cupcake, you so smart that you're saying I do get government assistance? Yes, I do say you get government assistance. I say you get all the government assistance. Fuck it, Joey.
Well, he doesn't.
Yes, I do. That's what I say, Joey. What are you going to do about it?
Now you're egging him on.
Totally am. I mean, he can kiss my ass.
Now you're just fucking making his point that you're a snake.
Seriously, Joey can say anything. Yeah, you gonna say that now, Cupcake? Yes, I will, Joey. Yes, I will.
So, Kahuna's comment, hey, dipshit, are you on disability or Social Security? Big difference. Do you know what you're even on?
Yeah, if you were on Social Security, you wouldn't be on disability. What we got here? Why, Cupcake, do you have to say all this about why? Because you're fucking yeah, I'm jealous of a 60-year-old man on disability. Yeah, I'm so jealous, dude. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of you that this was your interview right here with this thing.
My wife and I, we went through hell and back, and because we've known you better than 10 years, and because you really were my sister's best friend, and she has always claimed you to be her sister. I didn't like you. I still don't like you.
I don't like you. I still don't like
I
you.
don't like you. I think you're disgusting.
Oh, I want to know this here. Why don't you like Mel the crackhead, Joey? What did she do to you that you don't like her? There has to be a deep-rooted hatred. Why is that? Was she a bad influence on your childhood? It was to trash this bitch. Mel is a scumbag hoe. That's it.
So what do you think we're doing, Joey? Like, what do you think everybody else in the Dabbleverse is doing? You have that little self-awareness to go, I'm just gonna trash this broad because I don't like her. She's a crackhead, and she she likes to take it in the ass, and it arouses me, because I can't get a hard on. You have to use my thumb, but it arouses me to hear her talk about these big black cocks and all this, and so that's why I had her on. It's just to trash her, but I will be goddamned if there's anybody else who does that to me, because you know what? I got over 500,000 views on YouTube, and that's my short. I got 80,000 in 5 weeks views on my shorts. So don't you tell me that you can't talk shit about me and trash me.
She was a bad influence on her children. Well, I mean, that's a good answer. No one, but it's how she was. By the sounds of the way she was brought up, she didn't have the best mom either. So that answers that, because basically, as parents, we kind of mimic what our parents did for us,
right?
And you try to improve.
But
on
I don't care for you, but I respect you. You got my respect today, so that's a start. So maybe just stop calling me your brother. Tell people I'm your brother, please, because I've got a reputation to tend, and I can't have that. All right. But here, I'm shit on the internet. I am the fucking biggest loser, felon, criminal, drug addict, bitch that does nothing right. And I'm uneducated. I'm stupid. I'm a pedo. They put fake report. They've done it all to me. But yet they chase me. They do shows on me. They watch. They said,
wow. How fitting that we're going over this right here after Joey said what he said.
Money. They fucking lie. They make song parodies about me. I probably got more shows done on me than Stutter John.
You make song
shows, I promise you that. They say I'm Stutter John, but someone sent me a message today. Don't let that bother you. You're no Stutter John. John never cared. At least you have a heart and you care, and the people that you care about and the people that know you, you're good. You're good to those fans, which is right. I could be nothing like that stuttering prick. I would never throw my children on the road.
Does Mel even know who Stuttering John is?
Oh no.
This is here. Let's do this. Oh God, no! What happened? Ah!
What happened?
I grabbed the tab. This is why Cupcake can never get to the top shows. They know he is not busting balls. He's a vindictive towards. And you're not being vindictive towards Mel right here. You're some saint. Got it. And Joey, I did not have to send somebody my dick pic to get on their show. I didn't have to constantly piss and moan and put on a Batman mask to get on somebody's show. Doesn't matter to me. I'm having fun with the Trader Lou.
Just stop, Joey. You look like a fool.
What do we do here? Yeah, thanks, Joey. I made it to Movies with 2K. Who are you talking about? What show are you on? JBX. Wow.
Bobby Neck.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
I would never do the things he did. Be self-contained like him. But that's okay, because you know what?
What the fuck is Mel doing?
Having a conversation
with somebody else.
Goes on me. They watch. They send money. They fucking lie. They make song parodies about me. I probably got more shows done on me than Stutter John ever had. Consistent shows. I promise you that. They say I'm Stutter John, but someone sent me a message today.
I have to agree.
Don't
I
let
think he does.
Yeah, she's talking to someone.
That bother you. You're no Stutter John. John never cared. At least you have a heart and you care, and the people that you care about and the people you are that know you, you're good. You're good to those fans, which is right. I could be nothing like that stuttering prick. I would never throw my children on the road. I would never do the things he did. Be
Joey,
contained like him.
I'd rather just keep it between us as friendships, no more business.
That is funny.
I want to just keep our friendship pure. No more business. Too much has been done. And then I'm not understanding. Okay, Lou, cheap, MLC, TSN, Alex Stein. Should I go on? I know you've been on MLC. I know you've been on TSN.
Bro.
I know you've done some stuff with Alex Stein.
You're like a broad.
Cupcake, can you get on Alex Stein or MLC or TSN?
Want to. No.
There you go, Joey. Clearwater Chat is offering his services. Clearwater Chat, you could have my seat if Joey wants you.
There you go.
You two could do safety shows and all kinds of good stuff.
Joey, why are you?
We could get dinner anytime you want, Joey. I don't, we could always go hang out.
But this right here. Where is it? There it is. That one. Like, that warms my heart. I'm so, like.
Chad, we'll always be friends outside of YouTube. That will never waver. Like I said, I've said this on Cupcake's earlier stream. I said it on Jib's stream. Joey has done things for me personally that can never diminish our friendship. That part, this YouTube, I don't care for. No, we're not going to sit on the couch and cuddle. That we won't do. Tell Vincent to stop being a homo.
Right, that's his AI talking.
Cupcake, that's not me, stupid ass. Okay, so
it says Catalano TV, and it's got your picture, Joey.
Is that a fake Catalano TV?
I don't think so. I think that's the real one.
I don't have a wrench, so I couldn't find out.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that either. But as far as I know, it's the real one.
But that's okay, because you know what? What comes around fucking goes around. I'm explosive. So you guys can start asking the real deep down questions for her, because she likes to argue. And she'll tell your ass off. Let's see what we got here. Coach Ubiquity. If you ever need a trustworthy mod, I can do it. $1.99. Thank you.
What is wrong with her?
But I'm really serious. This is probably going to possibly be the last live stream you see, because I'm going to go to the method I started out with in 2010, putting up tape shows. But this time, with my knowledge now and what I've learned, I'll properly edit them, proper thumbnails.
Bro.
Sounds like Joey's fighting a war with himself. Oh,
Joey,
Jesus.
are you okay? Do we need to send a doctors? Like, we need to call somebody? We're live streaming right now, so we'll have someone else. Somebody in chat call because Joey seems to be having a mental breakdown.
Mason says Mod Kahuna. Damn text to speech. You know what? Text to speech is the worst fucking invention made, bro. That shit's hit or miss all the time.
I'm learning algorithm. That's the most.
I'm learning alfalfa rhythm. That's the bottom line. It's the alfalfa rhythm that I need to use. Oh my god, I'm gonna.
You went too far back.
All right.
What comes around fucking goes around. I'm explosive. So you guys can start asking the real deep down questions for her because she likes to argue and she'll tell your ass off. Let's see what we got here.
Is she
Coach
having a
Ubiquity.
crack attack?
If you ever need a trustworthy mod, I can do it. $1.99. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm really serious. This is very possibly be the last live stream you see because I'm going to go to the method I started out with in 2010, putting up tape shows. But this time, with my knowledge now and what I've learned, I'll properly edit them, proper thumbnails. I'm learning algorithm. That's the most important thing to learn if you're going to make it on YouTube. Fuck. I'm learning algorithm. That's the everything else. Learn out.
Did you just now put that?
That's the
What?
Did you just add that to the soundbar?
I did.
I'm learning algorithm. That's the
God damn, you're quick. So, Catalano TV is giving Kahuna his TV empire when he dies next week.
See, I always knew Joey was good. He just had to come around. All right, we're about halfway done with this.
algorithm. We'll learn what the dial's got to be set on. Learn about the hook line. I'm learning. Worry about how the description's important. The thumbnail is important. Having a hook line is important. That's all important. The
Bro,
hook line in the
she's
short,
weak and bad.
the first 3 seconds
Horribly bad.
should be the hook line. This way, it's got to be so catchy that they stay, watch it, and continue watching all your other ones. That's the important thing. All right. So I don't need to do lives.
Any kind of a fuck about this.
As far as I'm concerned, no one beat me. No one beat me in anything. I got farther than I ever thought I would. And I'll be honest with you, I don't hate nobody. A lot of times, even when I come on and I just do a show, like people tell you, once you turn that switch on, it's a show. You know, I'm not that person. 90% of the time when they met me, they know I'm cool. You know, but guys that hide behind the filters or guys who think they're above, like fucking guys that jump out of fucking trees or fucking old men clowns that think what kills me the most is he never did that. There's no way he did that. There's no way. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I lived on the south side of Chicago. I did. I tell you, I went to fucking Rice school. I went to a Catholic school. I was bad.
What the fuck is she doing?
Now he's talking about me here.
Like
Humble Park.
this
Wicker
interview
Park,
turned
Northside.
weird.
Yeah, it's Joey just going off. Now he's talking about me about when I was a kid and I lived in Chicago.
Again,
The worst.
there's a 10-year disparity between the two of you. A lot could change in 10 fucking years.
Motherfucking neighborhoods in Chicago history. Humble Park
Like,
is the
I
worst
wouldn't
fucking
Disagree
neighborhood
that
in-
maybe at that particular time, that part of Chicago was a bad neighborhood. But
Yeah.
then, again, like, bro, my parents moved us out of
Yeah, Humble Park is nothing
somewhat of
but
the hood to move us to a suburban part of New Jersey. Like, yo, that's what you do for your children.
right.
Okay. This Joey's weird. Do you ever go into the men's locker room, Clearwater? I like the smell. That is kind of gross. Look how he's holding the mic, Kahuna says.
Right. And Humble Park's on the west side of Chicago. Stupid.
You just
Chicago
looked it up?
History. More gangs, more shootings, more
I mean,
killings.
it's a Puerto
I
Rican.
lived at 1716
Yeah.
Tallman Avenue. That's right. That's at Wabansia and Tallman. Look it up. Right in the fucking zone. Go fuck yourself. I lived there for a couple years as an adult.
So he didn't grow up there. He lived there as a couple years as an adult. Got it.
Please. Don't give me the little Catholic fucking preach on the south side. There's a lot of bad areas on the south side. You didn't live near none of those areas.
He's talking about
Now today, my neighborhood in Wrigleyville, which was horrible in the 60s and 70s, it was gang infested, prostitutes, drugs, gypsies, gangs, all kind of gangs, needles all over the place. It was horrible. Then it
such a lie. Such a lie. I love how Joey thinks it's a. I used to live in the most garbage town. There was trash all over. I had to waddle through piles of garbage to get to the corner of this. Somehow that's a flex. Like I don't.
But dude, let's be honest. In the 60s, you weren't born yet. In the 70s, I'm not going to die. Well, I mean, granted, you just said you're 50. You were born in 75.
Yeah.
Like I was born in 76. So we really don't know how anything was until you got into the mid 80s when you started elementary school.
Yeah, so there is a fake Catalano TV. Here he is. I just scoped him out, giving these fake ass directions. So yeah, guys, be careful of the fake Catalano TV in the chat. Like this guy is the real Joey C. This guy's the real Catalano TV. This guy's the real Catalano. I have a feeling this guy's the fake one. So just just so that we're aware, I did discover a fake Catalano TV in the chat.
in the 90s, they started to revamp and pushed all the poors out to the suburbs and made it and it bought all the neighborhood up and and made single family dwelling homes. They made lofts. They just built. So all the rich people come in the city and commute to work on the L tracks. So know your history. And I didn't know that you've been part of my family and know who's in my family. I did not know this.
Oh, this is where he talks about his fake godfather, Tony the Anspalaccio. That's part of his family.
You're so good at what you fucking do. What good? You got more talent in your fucking toe than I do?
I do actually. Thanks for noticing.
How come I'm more entertaining? 12 fuck.
How come I'm more entertaining? How come I'm more entertaining? Well, because you're a complete train wreck, Joey. That's why you're more entertaining.
But
complete train wreck, and people love to make fun of you.
Cupcake, are you making any money off of this?
I'm sorry?
Are you making any money off of this?
No.
You're not a monetized channel.
I'm not a monetized channel.
So what terms
is Joey threatening to this is the fake Joey anyway. This is the fake Joey. This may be the real Joey. But yeah, since we know Joey's all he does strike channels because he's a pussy.
Fucking views after a 2-hour show. Yeah. Last time I had
12
12 views.
I gotta go pick up some work. It's pulling up. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. Here's the other fake. Here's the fake Catalano TV. You piece of shit, Cupcake. That's not me. And Lou is a friend. Tell them that's not me, and you can't prove anything. Ho, prove what you say. Yeah, this is the fake Joey. Yeah, I wish I could. Yes, yeah. Since I really, because I've never really used a computer. I always go on my phone, so I don't know how to block people. So I wish I could block the fake Joey and just leave the real Joey. But yeah, this is the fake Joey again. Oh, so Joe, is this the fake Joey that's going to threaten to strike my channel? When he can humiliate this crackhead of a woman, but I can't humiliate him. Right. Fake Joey, fake Joey, please watch your language. This is a family channel. This is a family show. If you would. So why is it that Joey doesn't mind humiliating? Yeah, here's another fake Joey. Here's the fake Catalano TV. I've weeded out the fake Catalano TV, guys. Look, people, he's lying. That is not me, Cupcake. Meet me. Let's settle this now. Meet me. Yeah, I'm in Chicago, dirtbag. So I'll totally meet you. Come on up. And why must you choose violence, fake Joey? The real Joey wouldn't choose violence like that. The real Joey who's smart would want to sit down and talk and, work things out. This fake Joey that's choosing violence, that's, ugh. I hate people who do that and are fakes online and can't. All right, we'll watch.
It's probably 2 years ago. So I don't get it. I'm not saying the guy don't have talent. He writes a hell of a parody, but I got one too.
That AI wrote.
And I haven't put it in, I haven't sang it, but it's going to be to Brandy. It goes like this. Excuse me, Cupcake. Can I speak my truth? You ran your mouth. But
so Joey's doing a parody of Brandy when I already did one of Brandy of him, and he thinks I'm copying him. Fake Joey, are you serious? Here's fake Joey. You are so funny. Yeah, okay. All right, Joey, you got it. Yeah, see, this is the real Joey. This is the real Joey. And then you got fake Joey who's trying to threaten me and call me out. See, the real Joey totally admits that Uncle Bob writes his stuff. But you really actually wrote a parody song to Brandy after I wrote one? Dude. You have an original fucking thought in your whole body. Oh my God, you are the dumbest man I have ever met.
But never showed no proof. You played a victim, acting like you're sweet, but you were trolling folks in the streets. Don't be mad. You ain't built like me. You whine online. While I sip my tea, you drop lines crying.
Yeah, that's Uncle Bob who wrote that. Show them tits, Mel.
About respect, but girl, you broke and full of regrets. You wig by sliding. You lie. Your lie's been caught. You're clamming class, but it's always bought. You call me a fraud, girl. That's rich. Your photoshopped. Your armpit itch. Then it goes, I'm trending, baby. I'm always hot. Got trolled to my chat and bots in my spot. But you just a TikTok fail. I just got to start putting it together.
I'll see. There's the real Joey. There's a fist slamming on a desk in Tampa right now for sure. What's up, Scorpio? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Exactly. That's one of these is a fake account. I haven't really found out. This one I believe is the fake one. And this one is also the fake one. But yeah, who knows now, man? Like, Joey's just nuts. So let's finish his parody song of a song that I already did.
Still wearing Crocs and begging for bail. You scream receipts.
He doesn't even know the tune of the song.
But never bring the facts. Your story's full of holes and panic attacks. I told my truth.
Yeah, this is so written by his stupid AI.
Truth, and I'm still standing. You can't cancel what the streets been demanding.
Oh my god, he's so dumb. He is so dumb.
Go write a book. Go call the cops. You cry more than TikTok flops. You think you're hard. You barely try. Every serial roll.
Low battery, low battery.
Their eyes. You want the fame.
I'm just moving this.
Then take the heat. You don't. You just don't cry when you face defeat. This ain't no game. This ain't no line. Tell the world loud the troll.
Oh my god, this is so bad. Please record it. Please, please record it. All right, thank you. Joey likes Black Thumb. Your mistress. I do. I totally do. I totally do. Yeah, see, this is the real Joey.
All women got the same defective fucking gene in their head. They all have the same fucking retarded fucking gene in their head.
That's going to be my newest favorite drop.
All women got the same defective fucking gene in their head. They all have the same fucking retarded fucking gene in their head.
All right, can we get through this? Oh shit!
What is this one? Oh, your mama. 11 hours ago. What? No, I'm sorry. We don't have no super tips. Let me see here. Oh, I got to turn the button on first. I wouldn't see that. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm a little rusty here. No, that one was skipped. That was from back then. All right, no. So I don't remember this one. I like this one. Who did this one? Anonymous sent one. It was really funny. I don't want to play it though. Fuck him. I'm not going to give him nothing. Anyhow, let's see, Val. Anybody? Have you seen any more of these? Let's see. All right.
So Joey was begging for super tips, and now that he has one, but it's from Anonymous, he's not going to play it. Okay. So maybe that's why you're not getting more super tips, Joey, because you don't play the ones you do get.
Right. So Mel, I don't see nothing. So Mel, let's just talk, Jeno. So, are you Florida bred?
No.
You're not. So you don't have to give us town. You don't have to get a street. You can give a state. States are big. What state did you originate in?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Thank God she corrected herself.
I've been always an honest, decent person in my fucking time, bitch. More than you probably. You hate me so much because I just tell it like it is. Is that what you hate so much? Because if you can't elaborate, and I don't give a fuck about my past, the prison or drugs. Here, because I was a former addict, and because I went to prison, I'm automatically convicted in all the fucking haters' mouth. So there's no way of changing your mind. But you're 100% wrong. But here's
yes, you're right.
And got the clapper down there. You're fucking hot to trot. You're in Florida, the shithole of all fucking states. What happened next?
I got on to drugs even more because when I came down here, the hot guys are here, parties are here, blah blah blah. So first couple of years I was partying.
Okay, so you said you got into drugs. What kind of drugs did you get when you got down here?
All right, this is now boring. Yeah, I just cut it out. That was getting boring.
Oh, I believe. I don't know if you know this.
Yes.
Private chat and Kahuna.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, see, this has got to be the real Joey. Sunshine, you're Joey's downfall. Reason for his record incarcerated recently. You're deceased. Yes. I'm responsible for everything. Oh, JBX is doing a show soon.
Who cares?
Yeah. How much you want to bet Joey's going to go in there?
Joey goes. Joey goes.
Yeah. So they're going to talk about us. So anyway,
all JBX wants is someone to clip his sorry ass show so he could get a little bit of attention.
Right.
But you know,
we've been on for 2 hours. I don't want to. I mean, it's basically Joey pissing and moaning about himself and how great he is, and then talking shit to Mel. I mean, that's I'm straight on that things. So just gonna call it quits. We're at 2 hours. We're good now. We've discovered the fake and real Joey. All right, thank you. Whatever. I don't know if that's fake or real, but either way. You got anything else, Lou?
no.
All right, catch us on one of 2K's shows this Wednesday or Tuesday. Follow 2K.
Wednesday, 2K has at 11 a.m. his movie show.
Yeah. That'll be 10 a.m. my time. So other than that,
And then what is it? 8 a.m. your time is our nerd show.
Yeah.
Just
we'll
want to push it.
Yeah, then we'll just go right. Yeah, 8 o'clock my time. Then we'll just go right into the movie with 2K.
Okay.
All right, everybody. We will catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the fun. It was really insightful seeing Joey C trying to humiliate a poor single mom crackhead. At the same time that he does not like to be ridiculed and humiliated. It's very telling. But other than that, we will let you go on that note and catch you later. Bye, everybody.
Reviews and stories all the fun. And so